How did the hipster burn her mouth? Because she drank her coffee before it was cool. This is very lukewarm. So earlier this week on Facebook, I was joking that I no longer identify as a hipster. And then I got to wondering if I was ever actually a hipster, and then this vlog happened. Hello world, my name is Lisa, this is Lisa Thinks a Lot, brace yourselves, overanalysis is coming. I know, I'm talking about hipsters way after it was cool, and I mean, nobody really likes hipsters, not even hipsters like hipsters, which is kind of weird. The oft-quoted definition of hipsters, as sourced from Urban Dictionary, reads as such. Hipsters are a subculture of men and women, typically in their 20s and 30s, that value independent thinking, counterculture, progressive politics, an appreciation of art and indie rock, creativity, intelligence, and witty banter. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know who doesn't appreciate those things. I feel like many people conceptualize hipsters as only liking things ironically, but I don't think that's really the case. I mean, there's certainly a strong sense of irony in that whole community and subculture, but I know I, for one, am completely unironic in my love for locally owned coffee shops, and American Apparel V-necks, and Toms, and androgyny, and feminism, and good conversation, and post-rock, and at the drive-in. I think it's more that hipsterdom is essentially an expression of postmodernism. God, that made being a hipster sound so much sexier. Postmodernism, in its most basic conceptualization, is essentially about critiquing whatever the current culture or zeitgeist might be. And irony is definitely an easy way to critique, but I think that there is more than that going on here. For example, fairly recently, I wish I could find it again, I was reading an article, or maybe watching a vlog, about how both geek chic and hipsterdom were essentially a commentary on contemporary views of masculinity. Girl culture! You know, we like fair trade coffee because it's supporting a farmer who's working for a living somewhere, and we like our coffee houses locally owned because we know that the money is going back into the local economy. And yes, cold drip coffee is actually better, but it's easier to be ironic rather than genuine. I mean, that's kind of just how society rolls these days. Just look at trolling on the interwebs. People get ostracized and marginalized for being legitimately into things, so why would you want to be legitimately into things when you could just comment on how absurd it all is? So, am I a hipster? Was I a hipster? Per common hipster usage, the only actual answer I can give to that question is no. Though I will say that I discovered on my recent trip to France that I'm in fact just a wannabe Parisian. Would you ever consider yourself a hipster, or are you just always unironically into things? Let me know in comments. Until next time, do your research, and don't forget to be awesome. Before you ask, I was a hipster before it was cool. Weren't you?